Hello. We are back with Dancing with the Stars. So I just watched the top 11 episode and it was good. I'm still just indifferent. Whatever. I'm gonna go through everybody's performances and we're gonna chat about them per usual. But before we do that, a couple of things for you, as always. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please and thank you. Also, follow me on Instagram at ActuallyRach. That's where you're going to get all of your news and upcoming videos and what I'm doing and all of these other things. Announcement that I am covering Bachelorette. I'm covering Big Brother. We're down to the last week of that. I will be starting some different little segments on here within the next week or so make sure to follow me on Instagram so you know when those are coming. Also, like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so that you'll know when my next videos come out while we move through this season of Dancing with the Stars. So without further ado, we're gonna start chatting about our dancers this week. Starting off the show, Johnny and Britt did a salsa, and honestly it wasn't the best for me, but I do like him a little more than I did. I'm starting to like actually watching him more. So that is a big change for me. So that's that. Don't have much to say about him. Neve and Jenna did a job, and as always, Neve is like shocking the pants off of me. I absolutely love watching him on the show. I will never not say it. I think every single week I say the same things, and it's just because he's so good. Like, he's very consistently good, and he's gonna he might win. Okay, Monica and Val did a rumba, and honestly I'm getting to be very shocked by her. At the beginning I was like, she's not gonna be that great, like I can't see her really doing a whole lot. But she has shocked me in these past 2 weeks. It was such a beautiful dance by her. Honestly, like, I always love to watch Val. He's a great partner. He's so good at teaching everyone how to do these dances. But honestly, he has brought her from a cheerleading coach, honestly, to a dancer. She's been so good. And I hope to continue to see her soar in the competition. Sky and Alan were next, and they did a cha-cha, and she is the cutest little girl, y'all, but she is more, and it may just be from her being younger, but she's more kind of like in a trance. Like, she's always, her facial expression is always smiling. She's very just laser focused, tunnel vision. She doesn't look at Alan. She doesn't really look like she's enjoying herself, but I feel like she is, because in the packages she's just really cute. But it's like she's not focused on her dance. She's not focused on what she's doing. And I don't know if that's because she's so like laser focused with her acting that's what you do when you act. But with this, you have to be a little bit more fluid, and it didn't look that way, and she messed up a lot. But what she didn't mess up, she was really good at. So I really hope that she can kind of snap out of whatever puts her in this trance so that she can continue to go on with this competition, because she is really great. And like the judges said, she's good when she's good, but when she messes up, it's like she really messes up, but she doesn't let it stop her. She just keeps moving, and I do believe that comes from her acting. Vernon and Peta were next, and they also did a cha-cha, and this flowery suit, oh my god, that man, he was just flower suit. He's fun to watch. I really enjoy watching him, but this dance was not so fun musically. Like, I don't feel like he was like on the beat a whole lot, and I hoped better for him. Let's just put it that way. Nelly and Daniella were next, and they did a Viennese Waltz. And, well, you already know, if you've watched my past Dancing with the Stars recaps, that this is one of my favorite types of dance. And this dude, he danced to a country song, and he was stellar. It was absolutely gorgeous. Shocked the pants off of me, but he's really coming into his own. A couple of weeks ago I was like, oh God, but he is really doing well, and I am really happy, and it's starting to seem as though he is enjoying himself, especially last week. It is really starting to seem that he's actually really enjoying doing what he's doing, and he's not here just for the hell of it. Like, he seems to be enjoying, he seems to be getting along with his partner better, and their chemistry is there, and I think that that's what's making it look so good as he dances recently. So I'm very, very happy to see this. So we took a pause in this episode, and Derek Hough, and the judge, he danced with Hayley, his girlfriend. And now I follow them on social media. I watch their YouTube videos. I really enjoy, keeping up with them. And this dance was amazing. They are so just electric on the dance floor. Like, I know that they're pros and we can't really critique them. It's just only in awe of them. But man, I've missed that aspect of the show this season because they don't have the troupe. They don't have the professional dancers doing big numbers and things like that. They don't have the groups dancing together because they can't. And I am absolutely overjoyed that we got to see this, and we got to see what professional dancers are made of. It's absolutely gorgeous. Jeannie and Brandon went next, and they did a rumba. And as much as I love her, and we all know that I love her, I love Brandon, I love their dancing, this was honestly not my favorite from her. And it was very powerful with her story and her family and how they came over from Vietnam and all of that. And it was that was lovely and heart just very touching. But the dance for me was not my favorite of hers, and I was really sad because I really, really, really like her. But going from not my favorite of hers to AJ and Cheryl's Samba, I was going nuts, like literal nuts. This is the AJ that I know from Backstreet Boys. This is the AJ that I see perform on stage with them. This is the AJ that I thought and knew would win this show. I knew it. I'm so excited that he decided to show his face and show everyone what he was made of, because holy cow, his was my favorite dance of the night. Period, end of story. Favorite dance of the night. Christelle and Gleb went next, and they did a contemporary. And her story about her parents is it was so heartbreaking. I had no idea that she had gone through that, both of them in less than a year. And the dance was so powerful after the story, and all I could think this entire time was, oh my God, this girl is getting a 10. Like, this is beautiful. Contemporaries are absolutely gorgeous. And she got 3/8 because they was looking at her toes. They weren't pointed enough. I know you're supposed to judge, but how can you really judge on a contemporary? I don't know. Whatever. Kaitlyn and Artem went next. They did a Samba. And honestly, the only thing I could think of the entire time watching this is, why do they let a girl sing a Justin Bieber song? If they have the rights to the song and they're able to play it on there, couldn't they just play the regular recording? I don't know. But Kaitlyn is so good. Her and Artem's partnership is so good. Artem works the camera when he's dancing, and this was so cute. And as they were getting judged, Carrie Ann clearly believes in this girl, and she sees her potential and sees what she can do. And so she kept talking about how she wanted to pull more out of her, even though she did fantastic. She knows that there's more potential with her. And I see that, I get that, and I can't wait to see it happen, because she is going to be a force to be reckoned with when this happens. And she might damn well win the show. Justina and Sasha went last, and they did a Viennese Waltz again. But I have just been waiting for this because Sasha, again, favorite professional dancer on this show that is male professional dancer, and I have just been waiting and waiting and waiting to see this. This is absolutely stunning. She is so lovely to watch. She's a beautiful dancer, and they made it a point to point out, you know, she's not the smallest girl on the show, and I love that aspect that they brought in. I love being able to see her not being the stick thin, you know, Hollywood normal type of girl, and she's just doing her thing, and she is doing it well. So glad that she is on here, and she's such a light, and this dance was so good. And oh, okay, so at the end of the show, after everybody danced, there's literally a 4-way tie for first place between Justina, AJ, Monica, and Kaitlyn. Monica deserves it this week. Her dance was great. As this show progresses, the results are going to get hard. The voting is going to get hard. The judge's job at the end of the show is going to get hard. There are so many freaking good stars on here this year. It is insane. Like, once a couple of more of them come off in 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, y'all, this is going to be brutal because they're going to have to cut like genuinely good competitors here. Whew, I do not wish to be those judges making that call. So y'all got to vote. I've been slacking. I have been voting. Oops, my bad. Your bottom 2 this week was Johnny and Britt and Vernon and Peta. And as always, the judges are going to vote between the 2 to see who they want to save. Derek saves Johnny. Carrie Ann shockingly saves Vernon. And Bruno saves Johnny. So Vernon and Peta were eliminated from the competition this week. I think these bottom 2 were pretty spot on. I mean, as good as Johnny is, and as honestly, as much as he's been roping me in with how good he's gotten, he's not as good as some of these others. There is a clear line between which ones are good and which ones are, you know, probably going to get cut within the next few weeks. And then once that happens, who knows what's going to happen. Is just as good as any of them, to be honest with you, which is what is making it good to watch with all of this other falderall that's happening. I mean, I'm seeing still feedback of, you know, Tyra, and she's not talking as much. She is still talking, and that's why they're having to speed up at the end, but it is getting a little better, and we are able to hear the judges a little more. So that is what I do like, and I'm very happy for that, because that is why I watch the show. I watch the show to see the judges critique these stars and see them get better. And I hope that there's change next year. I hope that it is better for all of us to watch, but I do think that we are a little biased because a lot of us still liked Tom and Aaron, and I get that. I understand that. If this was the way that we knew the show was, we wouldn't know any different. Nobody would be complaining. So it is what it is, something new. Everybody's going to have something to say about it, including myself. But that is the recap of the top 11 episode of Dancing with the Stars. We will have another video next week on Tuesday, the night after the show. Again, I don't watch it on Monday night, so you'll get your recaps on Tuesday. We are going to see, crossing my fingers, we might have a Bachelorette recap tonight. I don't know. If not, we will certainly have it tomorrow, followed by another Big Brother video. So keep up with that. Hit my notification bell so that you can get the notifications when those videos come out. Subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram at AshleyRach so you can keep up with what I'm doing. If you don't watch any of the other videos, I will see you back here again next Tuesday night for another Dancing with the Stars recap. Thanks for watching. Bye.